Dames en heren, vandaag beginnen wij weer aan een nieuw avontuur. En je ziet het aan alles. De regen, de letters, de minuutjes. Een game uit 2021.
Ja.
Ja, wij spelen de Director's Cut van Cathy Rain. Een wat oudere game in een nieuw jasje. Als
Ja.
in, het is compatible gemaakt. Je ziet het hier linksonder ook staan. Het is versie 1.0.3. En zie jij de indicator?
Die zie ik.
Hartstikke mooi. We gaan beginnen aan dit nieuwe avontuur. En we gaan kijken wat het ons oplevert.
Ja,
Ik ben zeer benieuwd.
ik ook.
Daar gaan we. Oh. Dit is echt OG graphics.
Hey you. Hey.
Welke van de twee zouden wij zijn?
Denk die, denk.
Oh man.
Wat kan ik? Ik kan niks. Ik heb een rode indicator.
Oh god, this is so comfy.
What?
I'm just gonna lie here and suffocate on my own vomit now.
Zijn wij dronken?
Ik denk het.
I had a thing I wanted to tell you. Uh-huh. This room sure looks
Ja, wij zijn
different
dronken.
when it's spinning. So I was browsing through the used book ads in the paper when I... Listen, Eileen, I'm totally excited about books right now, but... Wait, hear me out! So, I noticed this article about a war veteran from Conwell Springs who just died. I remembered that you used to live there and everything, and... Oh, how I wish for joyful, blissful sleep. And get this! His name was Joseph. Joseph Rain. What
Wat?
did you just say?
Wij zijn
You
Cathy
know him,
Rain,
right?
toch?
I knew it!
Ja.
I knew you'd know him.
My grandfather. Ja, altijd eerlijk zijn.
Mogelijk.
Yeah, was my grandfather. Hey, wait a minute. I never told you where I grew up. Oh, I might have sort of looked you up. That is not cool, Eileen.
Zo gaat dat, mensen. Je wordt opgezocht op internet, zomaar.
Well, one of
Door
these
zo'n
days you're
onschuldig
gonna help
uitziend
yourself
meisje
to
met
a
nota bene
shiny
nog een
thing.
kruisje
Just
om de
use
nek.
it.
Ja.
I know. Well, anyway, you should know that the funeral is tomorrow. Okay. Are you gonna go? I don't know. Good night, Eileen.
Good night,
Good night,
Eileen.
Kathy.
Oké.
Goeie intro. Eileen is verdwenen. September 25, 1995. Day 1.
Oh, God,
Alarm.
make it stop.
Alarm. Klik. Kan niet. Use the left mouse button to walk. Ah, alarmklok. Kijk te lopen.
Looks like Eileen left a note for me here. Hi, Kat. Since it's such a long drive, I set the alarm so you won't miss the funeral. Thank me later. E.
Nou, dankjewel,
Oké.
I.
So, getting a new roommate. Well, I guess I should get going. I'm late enough as it is.
Zo is het. Spacebar. Display interactables in de room. Jezus.
Ja.
Oké.
Oké.
That movie is not out yet. It's a promo poster Eileen got for being an extra. She tells everyone who walks in here the same joke. Spoiler alert, the boat sinks.
Titanic.
Ja. 1995? Ja, ik denk het wel.
Ja, dat denk ik ook.
Ja, we moeten gewoon naar buiten, denk ik. Ik ga wel het geluid iets harder zetten.
Ja.
Het gamegeluid. Ik had hem extra zacht gezet. Maar het kan, bij de meeste games moet ik hem zachter zetten. Maar we gaan naar buiten, denk ik.
Voor wie het wilde weten, Titanic is uit 1997.
Oké. Dus, deze game speelt zich af in 95. De game that is coming out zou Titanic kunnen zijn. Oh, ik moet naar de cemetery. En we hebben een coole motorfiets.
Ja,
Zo'n model motorfiets heet een chopper.
I know.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
de Wouter.
just my luck.
Wout.
Noemen jullie dat ook de Wout, hè, bij jullie?
Nee.
Oh.
Do you know why I pulled you over, ma'am?
Ah. Die eerste. Ja, dat gaan we doen.
You need directions to the nearest donut shop?
Trying to be a smartass, ma'am? Nobody likes a smartass.
Dat vond ik wel grappig.
You know how fast you were going?
Yes.
And
Yes, sir.
a smartass playing dumb. Aren't you just a perfect blend of obnoxious?
Sowieso.
I guess so. Look, I'm really sorry, officer. I'm in a huge hurry to this thing, and the road has been empty for miles. You know how it is.
Well, what I do know is that the speed limit here is 65. I clocked you at 77. You're getting a ticket.
Oh, to the movies? I'm a horror flicks.
Ah.
Regular comedian, huh? Don't quit your day job.
Welke dayjob?
Ja.
Nou, we zijn aangekomen op het kerkhof. We komen aan op het kerkhof. We zijn niet aangekomen. Oh, deze pixel graphics, dit doet me echt weer denken aan de OG Monkey Island vibes. Heerlijk. Er staat Price op dat graf, zie je dat?
Ja.
Well, here we are after a 40-minute drive and a harebrained speeding ticket. God, I really need a smoke. Does anyone object? Guess not.
Nee, we zien niemand
Dead
die...
people rule.
Dead people rule. Nou. Hup, lopen. Oh, 1 hijs en daarna weer het ding weggooien.
No time for
Yeah.
that now. I'm late for the funeral.
Ik denk dat dit mijn familie is.
Mogelijk.
We are gathered here today to honor a person of great integrity, a pillar of the community, and a decorated war hero.
Als ik zo de
His
andere
name
mensen
was
zie
Joseph
staan,
Irving Rain.
zijn wij wel een beetje
We
een
remember
outcast
his
van de
warm
familie.
heart, his compassion, and his eagerness to help others. His passing, while our loss, is surely heaven's gain. Now we entrust our brother Joseph to God's mercy. We commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. In sure and certain
Die
hope
zin
of
hadden we nog in de
resurrection
quiz
to
vrijdag.
eternal life through our Lord Jesus
Wie
Christ.
zei de woorden in de
Who will
Bijbel?
transform our
Gedenk dat
frail
gij van
bodies
stof
so
zijt
that
en
they
tot
may
stof
be
zult
conformed
wederkeren?
to his
Dat was de
glorious
vraag.
body, who died, was
Weet je de
buried,
antwoord?
and rose again
Nee.
for us.
Dat was God
To him be glory forever.
op het moment
Amen.
dat Adam en Eva met de appel en de slang.
Oké.
Ja. Oh, iedereen is in één keer weg, behalve deze vrouw.
Oh, Kathy, you big
Oh, een
baby.
klein duwtje, we
Just
zijn
talk to
klaar.
her.
Of niet?
Oma?
Mrs. Rain.
Excuse me? Mrs. Rain?
Have we met, hon? You look strangely familiar.
It's me. It's Catherine.
Catherine who?
You don't recognize me? I guess it's
Catherine
been a
who?
while.
Catherine
I might be a
Rain.
bit taller than you remember me.
Kathy Rain.
Kathy? Bless my soul. Look at you all grown up. Oh, how
Met
I
een
wish
halve
Joseph
broekspijp
could
op
see you
links.
now finally coming home.
Let's hope he can. Wherever he is.
A comforting thought, dear. Lord, how long has it been? 10 years? 15?
15 sounds about right. I was 6 when Mom took me away.
Mom
Goodness,
took me
I
away.
have some catching up to do then. I want
Klinkt
to
goed.
know everything. Listen, I'm not quite ready to leave yet, but why don't you join me at the house in half an hour?
Sure, I'd love to. I passed it on my way here. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
I'll see you soon then. I'm so glad you found your way back home. I can't wait for us to have a chance to talk.
Same here. See you in a bit.
Even bijpraten met oma. New location added. We kunnen al die tombstones lezen. Dat lijkt me niet noodzakelijk. Elizabeth Parker. Eric Mitchell. Ik dacht even kijken of er nog easter eggs in zitten. Stephen Cummings. Nou, we kunnen ze echt allemaal aanklikken. Dat gaan we niet doen. We gaan wel met deze
I'm
man praten.
sorry for your loss.
Hij is de dominee.
Thanks.
Ja.
If you wish to find God, the Church of the Holy Trinity is always open to you.
Is that so?
Here, have a brochure.
Brochure, nou dankjewel.
It's never too late to turn away from the path of sin.
Oké. Ik zeg de eerste.
Ik ook.
And what makes you so sure I'm on a sinful path, Father? Wouldn't you say that prejudice is but a small step from the 7 big ones?
I simply meant that we are all sinful creatures, child. I hope to see you at the church.
Don't get your hopes up, buddy.
I'll pray for you.
Krijgen we vast een nieuwe locatie
I
van.
wish you comfort in this time of grief.
Ja.
Lijkt er toch niet op. Terug naar onze motorfiets. Helm op. Veiligheid voor alles.
Ja.
Kijk, nieuwe locatie.
Ah.
Bike selection. Let
Wat?
op. Hoho.
Oh, ik verheug mij.
Lekker. We gaan naar Rain Residence.
Ja.
Oma's huis. We gaan niet een checkpoint maken van 11 minuten. We gaan gewoon verder.
Nee, hè?
Grandma, anybody home?
Zat er een paardje.
Er staat ook een rolstoel zonder oma.
Ja. Mogelijk was die van opa.
Er staan
A
laarzen.
mere single pair of boots on display. Boy, do we live in different worlds.
Sowieso.
Nice black leather coat. Right up my alley.
Paardje.
Cute red horse. It's some old Swedish thing, I think. This paint looks fresh. Grandma must have had this restored recently. An old
Wheelchair.
wheelchair. Not too dusty. Grandpa must have used it towards the end.
Oké. Lampje. Foto's gaan we kijken. Phone
A
en
wedding
phoneboek.
photo from when my grandparents married. They look younger than I am now. Things have sure changed.
Ja joh, vroeger gingen mensen op hele jonge leeftijd trouwen, hè?
I don't have anything to search for yet.
Nee, dat is waar. We hoeven nog nergens naar te zoeken. We gaan op zoek naar oma. We gaan, ik denk dan de living room in.
Ja.
Oma? Ja.
Oh, hello, dear. I was just wondering what took you so long.
Sorry, I couldn't resist taking that old wheelchair for a spin. Oh, don't give me that look. I put it back.
You haven't changed one bit. Always kidding around, just like when
Sowieso.
you were little.
Always kidding
Have
around.
a seat. We have so much to talk about. So, now, tell me about your life.
Ik denk
in the
niet dat het
city.
kleedje daar speciaal ligt
there's
voor ons
not
om op
much
te
to
zitten.
tell. I'm going to
Nee,
school
hè?
for journalism. It's my 2nd year. I ride a motorcycle in case you missed it there out front.
Ah, that's right. Just like your father.
Yeah, I suppose.
I must ask, have you heard anything from your father? Anything at all?
No, nothing since he bailed way back then.
I expected as much. He disappeared without a trace. No matter, that's ancient history. How's Sharon then?
Tell the truth. Sowieso. Altijd eerlijk zijn.
Ja.
Mom is. I had her committed to a place where she could get some real help. I just couldn't take it anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. In spite of everything that happened when she took you away.
Yeah, about that. I'm sorry I didn't visit sooner, Grandma. Mom, she told me all these horrible lies about you and Grandpa. When I was old enough to understand what she was doing, I felt like it was much too late.
It wasn't your fault, dear. You were a child. I'm just happy that you're here now.
Me too. So, what about you? How have you been doing all these years?
I've been lonely ever since the
Een
accident.
bijzonder verhalend begin.
What accident?
Goodness gracious.
Wat jij.
Of course you don't know.
Ja.
She took you away before it all
opeens.
happened.
Don't
Ja.
know what.
Dat is natuurlijk het begin van de game. Hè. We moeten een beetje de setting krijgen. Die is iedereen.
August
Informatie
16th,
opdoen.
1981. It was the middle of the night when Sheriff Truman knocked on our door. He had Joseph with him. I couldn't even recognize Joseph at first. All dirty and wet with an awful blank stare on his face, like his soul had been ripped from his body. Since that day he never spoke a word. Forever confined to that.
Hij is thuisgekomen met een oorlogstrauma, is dat wat ik begrijp?
Mogelijk.
No idea.
It came as a shock to all of us.
That's horrible, Grandma. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, dear.
Incident in 81. Oh, dit zijn dingen waar we vragen over kunnen stellen.
Ja.
Why do you think Grandpa suddenly left that night in 81?
I haven't the faintest idea. He acted very peculiar not long before it happened, disappearing for hours at a time. At first I even suspected he was having an affair. When I asked him about it, he just said he was chasing old demons. Must have had something to do with the war.
Chasing old demons. PTSS? Zou kunnen.
Maybe it was post-traumatic stress disorder? Grandpa always had a hard time showing weakness.
I don't know, dear. I'm just speculating.
PTSD in het Engels. Ik zei PTSS, dat is in het Nederlands.
Ja,
sorry.
I
I know.
few words.
Ja, maar voor de
Dat is
kijkers.
een disclaimer.
Ik wil niet dat ze denken dat ik dom ben.
Whatever it was.
What did the doctors have to say about Grandpa's condition?
Persistent vegetative state. That's what they call it. I've heard it all by now.
Persistent
One doctor
vegetative
said it was a
state.
stroke. Another claimed it was a seizure. The third hack tried to sell it off as a severe infection.
Het ging in elk geval niet goed met opa, dat is wel duidelijk.
I had an MRI performed on Joseph. It's one of those state-of-the-art head scans.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
MRI,
Yes,
state of the art.
according to the scan,
1995.
his brain was completely
1995, ja.
intact. They thought it was a technical problem at the time, some kind of glitch, but the result was the same after 3 different scans on 3 different machines. Eventually, they had to confess that they simply had no credible explanation for the state he was in.
And this injury just happened to occur on the very same night he mysteriously disappears?
Indeed.
Wel bijzonder,
I
ja.
refuse to believe it was a coincidence.
Hij had de vijanden gemaakt in de oorlog.
What did Sheriff Truman have to say about the matter?
Not much. He said they simply found Joseph in that condition on the outskirts of town.
Misschien is hij
The
wel
sheriff was
ontvoerd door
convinced there
aliens.
was some kind of foul play involved,
theorie.
but the investigation turned up
Een
nothing.
theorie.
Ja, je hebt nog niet de video's gekeken van de vorige game die ik gespeeld heb.
Forced to close the case.
You know, I could try to find out more about this.
You're welcome to try,
We gaan
dear.
op onderzoek.
Some kind of
Sowieso.
closure would mean the world to
Oké.
me.
Okay,
Dus niet
I
alsof
think
we
I'll
werk
head over
hebben.
to the sheriff's station for a little chat then. Would be nice to witness police doing some actual police
Überhaupt
service for
verplicht.
once.
Sure, you go ahead. Let me know if I can be of any more help.
Nou, oma, bedankt voor de informatie. Nieuw location. Kan ik dit ook nog allemaal aanklikken?
What
Yeah.
do you think about this church, Grandma?
They seem harmless to me, but they can be a bit pushy at times.
You could say that. Handing out pamphlets at funerals is in pretty bad taste.
Nou, inderdaad.
Awfully
bijzonder, ja.
strange behavior for a priest, I'll give you that.
Ja, dit is gewoon wat we zelf op zak hebben. Waarom hebben we een stun op zak?
Ja, dat weet ik ook niet.
Maar goed, we zijn wel uitgepraat, denk ik.
Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Ik zou hem niet uitproberen op oma.
NZ 500 self-defense stun gun.
Oh, hoe gebruiken we iets? Slepen. Let op, let op.
Ah, nee!
You have a sick mind. You know that?
Ja, Marjolein. You have a sick mind.
Nou zeg!
Ja, ik hoorde uitproberen op oma.
Ja.
You have a sick mind. Wij gaan naar de politie.
En de popo's.
Popo's. Marjolein is blijkbaar ook nog in 1995, dames en heren.
Oh nee, sorry, we gaan naar de bouten.
Bel de boten, bel de boten. Bel de boten. Sheriff Station. Hoppakee. Nou, daar staan we hoor. Ik stel voor dat we hier een checkpoint van maken.
Ja.
En dan gaan we in de volgende video in de popo's interviewen. De popo's. Ja,
Ik ben
mooi,
blij
man.
dat je het zo leuk vindt.
Ja, ik vind het geweldig. Wij zien jullie volgende keer.
What's the deal with that bum?
Joejoe.
Joejoe.